hear some wolves calling. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. As always, make sure that you, man, smash up the likes. Make sure that you lot are subscribing to the channel. We've got a big debut today. Man like Jay on the channel for the first time. So we're going to get his thoughts because we've got the North London Derby that we're going to preview as well, people. You know what I mean? And as always, on Up Pit Stop, we've got man like Romz. We've got man like Jermaine. Yeah? Jermaine's looking left to right and the ops are onto him right now, bro. Tranquilo, yeah? We're going to get to you in a sec. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone that's here already. We've got about 40 people here already. So big up the chat. Therell be more people joining. As always, make sure that you lot are checking out the sponsor, man, the FC Soccer Shop. 20% off Don CFC at checkout, people. Make sure that you're checking them out, man. But man, then, let me come to you first, Romz. How you feeling, bro? What you saying, man?
Just amazing. Because let me keep it a buck with you, yeah. Before the Brentford game, I started to think. I never said it on no stream, but I started to think off camera it might be that man Jay, you know, that I was getting a bit nervous. You know what I mean? Then the Brentford thing happened. I thought it's starting. It's starting because you know me, Don. I control online, but my actual thoughts I'll say on YouTube, innit, bro. Last night was confirmation. It's happening. I'll go as far to say this, Don. Yeah, I don't think Arsenal win the next 2 games because you know, and Jermaine will tell you this. In fact, one of my first streams of Jermaine, he said this: Arsenal drop points in batches. They don't even necessarily have to lose. We don't even need Spurs to beat them. We don't even need. Well, I know you, Chelsea, you want to beat them, Don, because obviously you got your own objectives. But for everyone that just wants City to win the league, which is everyone pretty much, but United and Arsenal fans, bro, we don't need what do you call it, Arsenal to necessarily lose games. We just need them to draw them now. And Don, is happening, and it feels great. Because like I was saying to you off air, Jay's Club, Tottenham and Chelsea, you lot beef them by default, innit? Because they're your ops and you don't like their fans. With Liverpool and Arsenal, it's not really adapting. They're not our rivals. They can't chat to us in any way, shape, or form. But they're fans, bro. They're fans. Bro, they have literally got the mentality of Real Madrid. Sorry, they've got the cabinet of Burnley, but the mentality of like Madrid, bro. That it's crazy. I actually think I butchered that, bro. I got it the wrong way around. But you get what I'm trying to say, bro. You get what I'm trying to say.
Everyone's getting things the wrong way around, bro. Same way you're always pointing at someone else when you want to be pointing at me on midday and that. But I always getting things the wrong way around, bro. You okay, blood?
Bro, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. Forgive me. But you know what I'm basically trying to say, bro? Like, they speak like there's something they're not for, and they've not had anything to show for it. I've always said, yeah, once you win one of the big boys, I will shut up. I can't chat to you if you win one of them. You got over the line, but it's happening, bro. And you know, from here on in, that's it.
I have not got the mentality of Madrid, bro. No way.
going forward, Don. Yeah, it's not. A lot of people gonna try and do they can win here, drop points here, now it's just about mentality. And we know there's one winner in this. You know what, Jermaine? I'm actually here to counsel you, bro, because I've been where you are. I've had games. I've had games in hand, bro. I've literally had games in hand with the City team. They are a juggernaut. And then you get this narrative done. Oh, it's not the same City team, not the same. They might not have the match runners like Gundogan and Mahrez and whatnot, but they still got that muscle memory. They still got your Diaz's, your Haaland, your Foden. Donnarumma's not won the league, but he's won stuff elsewhere. They still got that winning mentality. It's long. If Arsenal win, for me, I don't care if they're ahead of City as it stands. If Arsenal now win the league from here on, it'll be a miracle. For me, it'll be a miracle, honestly. I think there's one winner now. I think they now lose the cup final. This could be a capitulation. Arsenal drop points in batches. It's been like,
I can't lie. I can't just. It's a.
You will be. You will answer when you're saying.
What's the primarily? What's the show about primarily? Because
like, we haven't even. No. Hold on, Jermaine. We haven't even gone to the show yet.
What are we doing? Are we previewing Spurs?
1 minute. Jermaine, I was wrapping up. But you know what?
Intro, man. Let him cook.
I'm giddy because the bottle's starting. Arsenal are going to come again, and it's beautiful. But speaking about my own club, a slot still needs to go. That it's still slot out. It's not things are getting a bit more rosier. But got Forest this weekend. Obviously, we'll get into it more detail. But looks like he's going to be back after the international break. plays. Frimpong Kanati's going to be back after March international break as well. If we're still in the cup competition, you never know, because this season we're looking more like a cup team. You've already seen us in the league. We're inconsistent as hell. But in the FA Cup, Wolves are the irony. Wolves away. They need to chill out when they play us, though. You can't be playing at Arsenal. But Wolves away in the FA Cup, and we'll see who we get in the Champions League draw. Well, all four of us will see who we get in the draw next week. But yeah, man, we'll see.
We know who've got in the draw FA Cup. You've been in Champions League.
Sorry, Champions League.
Yeah. Big up, man. Jay, hopefully your intro is not as long as Romz.
Nah,
you say, my bro, man. Welcome to the channel, man.
Nah,
big up to it.
Listen, it's great to be here. Big up the chat and whatnot. I just have to, I have to remind these lot because no one likes to remind them. I just have to remind them that they're one of us, bro. They think we're different, but we're the same, and they don't.
Can never be the same.
You know what I'm saying? No, you don't want to admit you're right. You don't have European heritage, so we can't be. But like we're the same. They're spicy Tottenham. They don't want to admit it, bro. Tottenham with ketchup, Tottenham with chili sauce, Morley's Tottenham, KFC Spurs. Like that's all it is, bro. But I'm sure as the show will get on, I'm sure our Arsenal friend here will explain why, he's wasting time against bottom of the league with 25 minutes to go when you have the lead. Nice. But hey, let's get into it, man.
And last but not least, Jermaine, bro. You seem a little bit on edge today. I wonder why, man. Like, is everything all right, bro? How are you, bro? How you feeling, man? How you feeling right now, bro?
Man's calm, bro.
This guy said it's calm, Let me just answer for him, people. Because this guy rang me earlier, yeah? In fact, let me even go back a little bit in terms of a few days ago, yeah? A few days ago, this guy kept telling me, look at the gap. I told you the gap's widening, yeah? It's 7 points, it's 9 points. That's what he kept telling me, bro, yeah? Before they dropped points against Brentford, they said the gap's getting larger. Before Man City beat Liverpool, he kept atting me in the group saying, yo, I told you, what was he calling me? You dunce and that. He was calling me these weird Muzungu names, yeah? You dunce and that, yeah? He called me all these names. The gap is getting larger. That's what he was telling me. Today, people, this guy rang me talking about enough is enough. I am protesting. We are protesting, bro. That's what he told me, yeah? I said, what do you mean you're protesting? Protesting about what? Yeah? Protesting about what? Just a few days ago, you were telling me, I told you the gap is getting larger. Now you're talking about protesting. Now he's telling me, I'm not even saying anything in the group chat. I've deleted Twitter. That's what he was telling me, bro. Yeah? I've been going back and forth with these guys on WhatsApp and that. That's what you're saying, bro. You know what I mean? And then now you seem like you're a man with no words. Yeah?
No, I got second, man.
You are one of the reasons why I can't stand your fan base, because you are another arrogant guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You are another arrogant guy. Before the show went live, I saw I saw CFC Gamer. Big up CFC Gamer. 2 hours before we went live, he left a comment for your ass.
I see it.
Yeah?
Big up.
He left a comment for your ass. That's what you're doing to the people, Jermaine. Yeah? And this is what big up Gamer right here. He says that fool Jermaine better wear a mask and cover his face today. He is so deluded and arrogant. Shame on you, Jermaine. And you deserve nothing this season. Yeah? You man deserve nothing this season, blood.
Jermaine.
Because how you man
CFC Gamer, your mum. But carry on.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Hey, that's a red card. That's a red card.
Red,
you know what I mean?
Have a word, Red. Red, have a word, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? What's going on there?
No.
Ref, have a word, mate. Come on. What are we doing here?
That is mad.
The thing is, though, I know Gamer right now is sitting there laughing at his phone because he knows he's got to you, bro. He knows he's got to you, Jermaine. Yeah? Why am I looking at the table right now? Man City have a game in hand, and they're only 5 points behind you, bro. And Man City weren't even on the greatest form before they picked it up their past few games. Why has this happened, bro? Why can't you guys run away when you're meant to be the best club in Europe? You're meant to be the best manager. You've got the best defense. You've got the best midfield. You've got the best attack, bro. You've got Saka now collecting over 300 racks a week, Jermaine. Yeah? Over 300 racks a week, and I'm seeing this guy running like he's got cement in his pockets, blood. Yeah? Running like he's got cement in his pockets. I had to rub my eyes quickly and say, yo, is that Djokovic that's running and getting chased down like that?
Bro,
can't run no
Don,
more.
I'm telling you, someone in the chat, my chat earlier said he works for Network Rail, and I believe them. I believe that he's on the train at 5 a.m. going to fix the tracks, bro. That's not a footballer. Mont said football's his side hustle. He's right. He's right, bro. That is a Sunday league baller, bro. We could play up front.
I wasn't even talking about Gyok yet. Jay. I was talking about the moment in the first half where Saka tried to run from about 3-4 players and they just caught him, bro. I swear down, I was watching it. Yeah,
that's Arteta.
It's Arteta. That's what I'm saying. And today we have to talk about this manager, yeah, because I'm telling you, this manager, it seems like he gets away with a lot of murder, you know, right? I know there's a huge part of the Arsenal fan base that crash it on this guy, yeah, but I'm telling you, the way that this guy views the game is dangerous, Jermaine. Yeah, it's dangerous. But let me come to you anyway. Let me come to you right now, Jermaine, man. How are you feeling about your team right now? Because the last time that we were here, you was talking smoky, you know, but you had a double game week, and both of those games you dropped points, bro. How you feeling right now, man?
Fucking bro. Like, bro, as I said earlier, bro, us man in the WhatsApp chat, we're getting ready for the banners and the protests. You guys will see it soon, and that's about it. Yeah, bro, in terms of where I'm at now, on the second goal, when that ball bounced.
Before we even talk about that,
what man's gonna talk how I feel, bro. But yeah, when that ball bounced, bro, like when it went towards Raya and Gabriel, the cross, then it bounced, and then there was a Wolves player there. It's like man was facing a gun, bro. Like we all knew what was happening, bro.
It's true.
And then 2-2. That's it then. It's done.
But what is it about your team right now, though, Jermaine? Like, why are you guys dropping points at the minute, bro? Because you're a team who, you know, you seem to be. Well, we keep getting told that you're the most consistent team in the league. We keep getting told that you're the best team in the league, bro. So why do you guys keep dropping points? Why did you drop points against Brentford, and why did you drop points yesterday against a team who are basically they're down already, people. They're down already, bro. They haven't even got. I don't think they've even got the same amount of points yet as Derby, bro. That Derby team that got
they just got to double digits last night, bro. That was their 10th point.
Just got to double digits. And what's even funny about it is when they played you lot at the Emirates, bro, you needed 2 on goals to fucking do something over there. They took it to you over there.
That's their get back. They shouldn't have lost that game.
They shouldn't have lost that game, bro. Yeah.
Well, if Saka works or Gyökeres works for Network Rail or whatever, and I'm talking to Jay, the Tottenham fan, where do your players work? What's their job? What's their careers?
That's irrelevant.
I just need to know. Is it job center? Are they on PIP? Are they neat?
Hey, wait, hold on.
Where do they work?
Because he doesn't know.
Where do they work? Where do they work?
Tell you something, bro.
Where does Paulinho work?
No, let me answer your question.
Tell. Is it immigration office? Where do these men work?
What's an immigration?
Bro, where do these men work?
Because you want to go there, so we can go there.
Man saying Tottenham, we're on your level. We can never be anywhere near Tottenham.
Your star boy.
Never. I don't even talk to Tottenham people.
Your star. Then shut up then and don't talk and let me finish.
Yeah,
your star boy of 6 years.
I'll shut up.
6 years.
Let 18th place talk. No problem.
Brennan Johnson is a more decorated footballer than Bukayo Saka. Let that sink in. First of all. Second of all, yeah. Your winger, your right winger, still is yet to record a Premier League hat-trick. That was his first goal in 16 games. Brother, look in the mirror. I say this all the time.
I don't even know who plays for Tottenham.
I'm not done talking. I'm not done. I let you land. Let me land. Arsenal fans are like ghosts, bro. You see when they look in the mirror, they see nothing. There's no reflection. They have zero self-awareness, bro. You and me are the same. I could never be the same as you. At an elite level. I bottle champ getting into Europe. You bottle titles. What's the difference? We both end with nothing. So at the end of the day, I'm going to need you to take your hat off, scratch your head, and then head back to the drawing board and try again before you come for my players that, by the way, have been injured for half the season. Thank you very much. Please continue.
Try harder. Hey, tell him again. Try harder. Try harder.
Try harder, bro. You can't rattle me. I watched my team yeah, lose 22 games last season. Nothing you could say can rattle me. I'm telling you that for free. Because
I know that's
what?
exactly.
What colour's your
Don,
European
do you see what you said?
badge?
Nothing I can say can matter him. I don't talk to Tottenham
What
fans.
colour's your European winners medal? What colour's your European trophy? Oh, I was born and I brought life into this world before you've won a title again. Remember that. Anyway, let's move on. Let's proceed.
You see what happens there, Jermaine, yeah? Like you decided to try and deflect and you ended up just getting cooked, bro. Yeah?
How can I get cooked by relegation battle?
You need to focus and answer the question instead of deflecting, broski.
I should be mad at you actually because you gave my ops Wolves a point. Realistically, I should be mad at you. You're right, I should be mad at you. But you know what? I'm gonna allow you today, yeah, because I know there's bigger fish to fry, as you man say. You could do a 4P of second. Imagine record-breaking stuff. No one's doing
That's
this.
never happened, by the way.
No one's doing it. You're
Never
breaking
happened.
records. The first team to be top of the league and bottle a 2-0 lead to a relegation. You're breaking records, bro. So you know what? I respect you for being so proud of your football club, bro. If I had a hat on, I'd tip my hat to you, sir. If I had a hat on, I'd tip my hat.
What's been going wrong, bro? Chat to us, man. What's been going wrong with your team right now? Because you man, I'm seeing right now, yeah, in 2026, I think Brentford have picked up more points than you, bro. You know what I mean? Like Chelsea have won more. They're on better form than you right now. Man United on better form than you right now. You know what I'm saying? Since Carrick has come in, he's picked up more points than you, man. You know what I'm saying? Bournemouth. What is going on, Jermaine? What's going wrong right now, bro?
Bro, like Romz, you see these kind of guys, bro?
He got answer.
Do you know what's happening now? I've been there. Your team's like, how do I fit? Your team's so like frustrating you right now. You can't even get your words up, bro. You can't even articulate.
Because I know this feeling, bro.
I've been there.
I felt like this.
Tottenham can never feel what I feel. Bro, why'd you bring Tottenham today?
Stop talking about Tottenham. Talk to us about your team, bro. We'll talk about Tottenham later because you told me.
Tottenham, don't worry.
The thing is, you keep trying to cook Tottenham, but you told everyone, in fact, that Tottenham are better than Chelsea. Yeah, you told everyone Tottenham are better than Chelsea at the start of the season, bro. Let's focus on your team. Focus on your team and tell us why you keep dropping points, bro. Why are Man City 5 points behind you, broski?
Bro, what do you want me to say, bro? They're bottling it, bro. Like we're losing because we're drawing.
But what is it though? Is it your mentality? Is it on the manager? Is it your attack? Is it your midfield? Is it your defense? What's going wrong for Arsenal right now, bro?
I said, bro, we're getting the banners ready. We're getting the protests ready. We're gonna burn it all down, bro. And
do you think that it's over?
What are you protesting?
Do you believe it's over?
What are you protesting, for real?
What is it?
We're gonna have a banner for Arteta. We're gonna have a banner for Gyökeres. You guys will see in a few months' time.
So let's talk about Arteta first.
1 minute, don't. Quick question, yeah. So in your opinion, I know your answer, but I just didn't want it in black and white. Is the title done for you lot then? You're not winning the league. For you, in your opinion.
For me?
Yeah.
Bro. Yesterday, innit? Bro.
Fair.
Bro, what do you want me to say, bro? Romz.
You know, because I thought I might get a Jermaine today that says, you know what? We've lost or whatnot, but we can still win this. I thought you might come with that angle, but if you're accepting...
Bro.
Don't listen to this guy, Romz. I'm telling you, people, chat. Don't listen to this guy because this guy.
Cool.
All it takes is for Man City to drop points, bro. That's all it takes.
I already said yesterday. I told Arsenal fans yesterday, and I'll stand by it, bro. I don't think City are beating Newcastle, but that's nothing to do with me. That's nothing to do with my club.
Cool. Jermaine.
You've actually got a good record against Newcastle, to be fair.
Let's say City lose and you lot beat Spurs. Are you sure you're not going to come back on the next pit stop and be like, you know what, we can win it again? Are you sure you won't have this like renewed energy, bro?
Bro, we were 2-0 up yesterday, bro.
You're right. I hear it.
You know what? He's smart. That's a smart answer because you know, that the beating Tottenham isn't what you need to win a title. That's not. It's those games. It's Wolves away. It's Bournemouth away. It's Brighton away. These are the games that is what you need to win a title. And you can sit there and say, "Oh, you're a Tottenham fan. What do you know, guys? I watch football. I don't just watch Tottenham. Surprisingly, innit? It's mad." But real talk, he's right. He's not wrong for feeling like this. I understand. See, look, you see when Now he's seeing the reflection. It's starting to. Now he's seeing it. It's starting to appear again. Remember?
Yeah, but
Back
the
to
thing is,
Future,
Jay,
man started to disappear. He's coming back now. He's appearing again.
What everyone wants to know, yeah, is why this team, who are the greatest team that we've all seen, yeah, apparently the way they talk. That's what I'm saying. If Jermaine was like, you know what, yeah, listen, the way that we play football, bro, I'm not a big fan of it, but he's got to do what he's got to do to win the league. I'm fine with it. Keep it humble like that. I wouldn't really
Sharp, bro, because I always say that.
But the way that they talk, the reason why I've got a problem with them, yeah, is that the way that they talk about their team, it doesn't match up with what we watch. You know what I'm saying? They might have certain games where they play really well, like when you battered Leeds and the Champions League games. I can give you man credit for that, right? But ultimately, bro, Arteta always reverts to type. Arteta is conservative first before he is aggressive first, before he is positive first, right? Let's start off talking about Arteta because we got to talk about, you know, the guy who's at the top first before we even talk about the players. Because right now, yo, the way that this guy is setting up your team, the way that he's running certain players into the ground, the likes of Timber, Zubimendi, bro, yeah? What's going on with Norgard? Like, why can't Norgard get a game? Right. It's like, Norgard
was looks like a decent footballer as well.
Yeah, bro. Like Norgard is very good in that first phase, bro. He's like a Jorginho. He'll get the ball. You just play that first pass. Let's not act like he wasn't playing for fucking Brentford, right? And they were comfortably staying up in the league. Man's treating him like he's been brought out of the academy. You've got Zubimendi plays every single game, basically. Rice been running to the ground. Timber was never as good as Reece James, but right now he looks battered and bruised right now as well. Yeah. So talk to us about your manager. Yeah, talk to us about your manager first, bro. What's he been doing that's not been helping your team, bruv?
He's frozen.
He hasn't frozen. He's there, bro.
You're talking to me, bro.
Brother, we're talking to you about your manager, bro. There's over 200 people here, brother. Stop fucking about and answer the questions,
bro. Bro, trust me, bro. You man might as well do the talking.
No, we're asking you as a gooner, bro. You go home and away. Tell us what your manager's been doing that hasn't been helping your team. Surely you know what Arteta's been doing, bro.
Wait, was you there yesterday, Jermaine? Big up for going home and away.
Nah, I couldn't get the day off. I had a ticket, but I just got rid of it. But fucking, what's Arteta doing wrong? We're playing terrorist football. I firmed it because I thought we were gonna win the league. There's no league.
But how is he setting you up? Yeah, that's making you play like that, bro. Like, what's he doing?
Oh, you can see what he's doing, bro. He's playing the same thing every week, bro. Back four, not even the same thing. All we do change is we make changes moving forward, bro. So defensively, we already know what the back four is more or less, and then it's Rice will be. Everything else after that, bro, we've not known what it's been since game week 1 to game week 27. It's chop and change. Yesterday, even when we were winning 2-1, I said, even though 3 points is very important, Arteta's probably going to be a bit head lost right now because he's going to know that this didn't really work. The Martinelli, Saka, Madueke, Gyökeres, it didn't really work. So I knew, cool, even though we're going to get 3 points against Spurs, he's going to probably do something else. You might see Trossard come back in, or you might see Eze, I don't know. He never managed to figure it out all season, bro. It was chop and change all year. We've got 2 teams to choose from. He couldn't find the main 11. Players like Odegaard didn't help with fitness. No?
Don't you think, though, that the problem is that he overuses his main 11, though? Hence why...
I don't know who Tottenham's
manager is.
Honestly, out of respect, I actually don't know who Tottenham's manager is. Carry on, Don.
This is cute. He can keep doing this, bro. He can do this all he wants because all I can say is...
Bro, this is what Tottenham fans do, though. This is Tottenham fans, Don.
Jay, when he does it, bro, yeah, listen, you just ignore him and you move on because what he's trying to do, he's trying to deflect.
Of course he's deflecting.
Because he's uncomfortable.
Do you know what, Jay?
Is there a mirror in your yard?
Do you know what?
Don, is there a mirror in your yard? Because you tend to point the finger and say other people deflect. Do you face yourself?
You just deflected from my question.
Ever face yourself?
I asked you a genuine
question. Do you play your videos back, Don? Do you see what you say? Do you see what? Do you see how you behave?
He's trying as a point there. He's trying as a point.
He does have a point, Romz. Yeah, he does have a point, Romz. Yeah, but listen to this.
Jermaine,
I'll go back and I'll answer what people are saying.
What's your question? Sorry, go on. What's your question?
Yeah. Go.
No, jokes aside,
I don't know who the
jokes
Tottenham
aside,
manager
yeah.
is. Jokes aside, forget all of that.
No. Jokes aside, on a genuine football level, yeah. Do you not think that maybe your manager overuses his 11? Like he overuses, hence why your players look like they're
Bro, there was
dying,
one
like
point
they're
yesterday,
dead.
yeah. There was one point yesterday. I swear, bro. I saw Timber pass to Martinelli. Like, I think he was traveling the ball a bit. He passed to Martinelli, then he just stood still. He thought, bro, my tank is gone.
I know the exact thing you're on
Bro,
about.
when I saw that, and then Martinelli carried on with the ball a bit, then he got surrounded and lost it. Then I was thinking to myself, they're gonna cook Martinelli on Twitter. Online, they're gonna cook Martinelli. But I think Timber's knackered. As the game went on, you could see he was knackered. Ben White's there, he's on the bench, he's available. It's a match.
Jermaine, do you see the first 10 minutes, yeah? When whether it was cramp, maybe it couldn't have been his hamstring. I don't think he would have let him. Timber's holding the back of his hammy, bro.
Early.
Remember, from like 10 minutes in, I'm thinking, nah, Arteta's actually running and play. Obviously, it wasn't his hammy because he played. Did he play the full 90 in it? I think he played the full 90 in the end.
He did.
Jay's got a very good point because Jay, when you're like, he doesn't like to rotate his players. This has been Arteta though, the last 2-3. And do you know why it's even more insane this season? Because, bro, there's other seasons. Look, I don't buy the injury excuse, but there's other seasons where I think even us rival fans would say they need that player, they need that player. The start of this season, rival fans and Arsenal fans were all in unison, bro, that they've got the squad. Remember, they weren't even saying they got 2 starting 11. Some, I'm not saying all, but some Arsenal fans were saying we got 3 11s. We could go out hearing all this talk. And I kept saying to them, so there's no excuses this year. They're like, no excuses. The fact they've got a massive squad this year, and I'll tell you, you're right, Jay, still persists with the similar 11. Bro, I don't wish injury on no player, by the way. I don't care if you're my arch rival. I don't care if you're a night player. I don't do that. But Timber's gonna go down soon, bro. You can see it. Because you're right, Jermaine, that situation you're on about, I saw it. I was like, why is Timber running, bro? And I was like, you know, he might just be. There's even a point where Mane, their tricky winger, he didn't even have a good game, to be fair. But there was a point where Mane had a quick burst.
Good cross for the goal.
No, but Don, do you know what's mad? Yeah, I don't know if you agree. The cross weren't even all that.
That was a janky ass cross.
Yeah,
bro.
that wasn't a good cross, Don.
It
was communication. It was just a communication.
I hear it. It wasn't the greatest cross, but he put it
done
in
what he needed to do.
Yeah, he put it in a good area. I'll give him that.
This is Don's season. This is what he lives for. He's so shit himself. He talks about his club himself. Every summer he talks. Does fuck all. Comes below Arsenal, but as long as Arsenal don't win, he's smiling down that camera.
Do you know what, Jimmy?
And long may it continue.
You're damn right.
Control Criminal said Mane was shut down. I didn't even land the rest of my point. There's a bit where Mane kind of burst away from him, and Timber let someone.
Romz, fuck that game, Romz. Fuck it, bro.
He let someone cover him.
Forget that shit, bro. Forget that shit, bro.
And I was thinking Timber 3 months ago would have ducked him down and caught him, bro.
Hey,
Romz, don't worry about Mane and Timber and
Romz. I don't know if you would agree with me. Yeah, I think Arsenal should play a back 3 because
stop this Tottenham energy on my bro.
I'm talking to. I wasn't talking
Tottenham
to you
stuff, bro. We don't want to play back 3. We don't want
to. You talking to Romz. You stay quiet
because I know how you're a bit. You're a bit sensitive right now, you know what I'm saying? So we'll get to you in due time. I think Arsenal should play a back. You basically play 4 centre backs because you can't convince me Calafiori is a fullback. I will never believe that in any lifetime. Yeah, he's a right-sided or left-sided centre back. That's it. I'm not play 3.
That's his natural position. He's naturally a centre back still.
Saka, it's Saka. Yep. We can all agree Saka's not a winger, bro. I don't know what wingers. Listen, I've seen wingers.
What did you think of Saka in the 10 years
in our life? Bukayo Saka is a left back. And
what did you think of? Let's talk about Saka in that 10 year because I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, I was seeing comps for 4 days.
What was the celebration? He was grinning off. He was like,
man was doing up this. He was.
Yeah.
No, as he scored the goal, he done a funny celebration. He was.
He meant doing up this.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro? Yeah? That was him basically saying, yeah, I've robbed you, man. Yeah, I've robbed you, man, bro. 300 bags a week for Bukayo, I would be fuming. And a big reason why you might not having to pay him the bag is because you overpay a lot of your players, right?
Chelsea.
Hold on, Jermaine. You've had your bit. We're going back and forth. Yeah, you've had your bit. Let me say my bit here. Yeah, your fucking wage structure, bro. You pay the likes of Havertz what 280 a week. There's no way Saka's gonna get less than him. Jesus is on what, like 250 a week and that 240 a week, bro. It's mad, yeah. And I'm all for paying players the wage if they deserve it, bro. But you, man, this wage structure you've got going on, I saw this at Chelsea, bruv. We were paying the likes of Havertz like over 200, the likes of Werner over 200, and these guys did fuck all for us, bro.
Bro,
Yeah?
how much do you pay Caicedo, bro?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Bro, how much do you pay
So
Caicedo?
you're gonna learn now because
How much do
any
you pay
new players-
Caicedo?
any new players that you're looking at, Jermaine, even if they're not worth 200, they'll be getting 250.
How much
as
do you
a
pay
bare minimum.
Caicedo? Because
They'll
he's
be
not any
getting-
good at anything.
Hold on,
So how
bro.
much do you
They'll
pay
be getting-
Caicedo to kick shins?
We
How much do you pay him?
We pay Caicedo what, 160, 150?
Exactly. So how can you talk?
You know how can I
That's
talk?
alright.
half of Saka's
Caicedo's
wage.
on
That's-
more.
Bro, I
that's-
would never would I pay Caicedo any of that sort of money, bro. If we're gonna keep it at buck and talk ball here,
Deflection.
what
See,
why should
hold on.
Caicedo be paid more than a?
You see, I just had to mute you there for a second, bro. Yeah, let me finish what I'm saying about
Wait,
Saka.
man said if we're gonna talk ball, the opposite. What you're saying is the opposite of talking ball. Caicedo probably warrants more than what Chelsea
More
have
than
heard
that, bro.
giving him. I know he's
More.
going through bad form recently, but we know the player he is. Come on now, like, we're being,
And that's what I'm
He's
saying,
being
Rom.
a big man.
Their wage structure, bro, is gonna put them in the chiz with so many players that want to go to that club. They're gonna be overpaying them, yeah, when they don't even deserve that money. They haven't even done anything for you, man, and they're getting mad money, bro.
And you know what? This is why I say, yeah, they think Arteta's really the problem, yeah, and that he is a part of the problem. But once he leaves, the problem stays. Because now you've seen it with United, they just finished getting rid of Ten Hag's players.
yeah.
Watch now how long it's gonna take you to offload some of these man that you have on 5, 6, 7 year contracts. That's the problem is a lot deeper than these man care to realize. For obviously, for me, I don't give a fuck. My club's already in shambles. I'm just trying to make it out the hood.
You're just enjoying it. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But it's nice to see you when you're brass, bro, and you see a rich man get robbed. It's kind of nice, bro, because it's like, hold that, you bastard. You're rich, innit? That's what it feels like right now. But real talk, Father Time. That's a great point. Father Time always catches up in the end, innit? And when you're struggling to get Jesus off your books, when you're struggling to get Saka off your books, and you're giving him away for free, it sucks, bro. We learned that the hard way. With Ndombele and them, man. We paid 60 mil for him.
Why would we get rid of Saka for free?
Huh? No, that's
why would we get rid of Saka?
He's not free though, because you're paying him 300 grand a week.
Yeah, but you're saying struggle to. Why would we want Saka off our books?
Okay,
Eventually, bro.
maybe-
You
We
know
would never
Saka.
want to.
Did he
And
miss the
secondly,
part where I
and why
said
do you say the
5,
problems
6
next
years down
season
the
will
line?
remain? What problems?
Did he miss the part where I said 5, 6 years down the line?
What problems?
Yeah.
Okay, brother. What?
Yeah, I missed that part, to be fair. I didn't hear that part, but you said our problems will stay next season. What problems?
No, I said even if you sack Arteta, the problem still remains.
Yeah, what
because
problem?
This whole
Let him land, man. Let him land.
The problem is you bring a new manager in. Your new manager wants these type of players. You bring in a different manager that wants to play expansive football. He wants these type of players. He doesn't want Norgard. He doesn't want this player, that player, this player, that player. But they're on 200, 300 plus a week. You can't get them off your books is the point. Yeah. So now you're stuck with players playing under a manager that doesn't even want them. And now you're stuck in the cycle will continue is the point.
Let me respond to what you're saying. Let me respond to what you're saying. Let me respond to what he's saying, bro. He's talking about Arsenal. I just want to break this down clearly, innit? Okay, now I want to break this down clearly, Jay, just to ask you for your opinion, yeah? In your opinion, do you think the new manager coming in, just to go through our 11, do you think they would want Raya off the books?
No, I'm not your starting 11.
Okay, but Saliba, Saka, no, Saliba, Gabriel, do you think they want Saliba, Gabriel off the books?
I don't know what manager would come in. I'm just
saying. We have elite players, bro. Like, don't get it confused, bro. Like, Saliba and Gabriel's making you swear. End the conversation.
I'm not bro. You're missing the point. You are the captain at missing the. You are captain missed the point. You're not understanding what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if you think they're elite because you're not on the touchline. If the manager that comes in says, this player is not suited to how I play football, he sits on the bench, regardless of whether you think he's elite or not. That's the point. Do you want? Let's say, okay, let's use Gyökeres for example. Do you want Gyökeres sat on the bench every single week and my man starting Havertz up front because you can't get Gyökeres to leave your football club because he's on this much money? Everyone in the chat understands what I'm saying. The panel understand what. Get United fans in here. Ask United fans how long it took them to get rid of Luke Shaw's still there.
You can't compare our club to
still
United.
there.
We don't have inflated players like that. And even if we do, for like let's say players like Zinchenko and other players that we paid high in wages,
now,
yeah, we've never been able to sell anyway. We've never our record selling players probably like 30 mil.
Okay, bro. Every 5 years,
you're trying to break down the Arsenal business side of things. This is what happens when you fucking bottle 2 goals to the Wolves. I have Tottenham fans telling me about the financial model of Arsenal.
I haven't said anything about your financial.
You know, after this is done, I need to speak about Arteta.
No, let's talk about Arteta.
Am I bugging? No,
I'm not.
actually
Speaking facts.
You know what's happening here? You know what's happening here?
Speaking facts.
1 minute. Do you know what's happening here, Jay? Yeah, this is your debut on the pit stop. Yeah, with Jermaine, me and Don seen many sides of Jermaine. When Arsenal are flying, Jermaine's smiling, crashing it. This is a Jermaine that's lost his head and he knows what's about to happen to his team. So he's just spurting out a load of things right now, right? But let me tell you something about
elite players, Romz. Elite.
This I had to
they just
ignore
grew
that,
to Wolves and they've got elite players, bro.
I had to ignore Jermaine. If you had elite players, you don't drop points to the likes of Bournemouth, not Bournemouth, sorry, Brentford and whatnot. Yeah, they could have a few plays, but you know, it's not. He didn't even say an elite player. He said plural. He said elite players. So one of them, one out of your how many elite?
So Saliba and Rice and Gabriel, they're not elite players.
Raya is not elite. Raya is not.
I said Rice.
Saliba.
I said Saliba and Rice. So Saliba and Rice are both elite.
I thought you said Raya. Apologies. I thought you said Raya.
Yeah, they've got a few. They've got a few. I can't lie. I'll give him that.
We're lying now.
I think Saliba.
They have 3.
Saka, Saliba, Rice. These guys ain't good enough.
Do you still need a United rep?
Where's Saka elite?
You still need a United rep, Don.
His touchline there, yeah.
Yeah, touchline proper. If he's about, though.
If you're about, send him the link in there. What was I gonna say, bro? Let's come back to you in it, yeah. Because one thing that I really liked about Wolves yesterday, yeah, was the fact that they didn't want to just sit back like Leeds did for both of the games, bro. They actually took it to these guys in both of the games.
Why are you rewriting how the game went?
And this is what. And this is
Romz, because you actually have a level head. What's he talking about? Like, what do you talking about? They had their first shot in the last 3 seconds of the first half. What's he talking about?
Did the Wolves sit back? The Wolves sit back.
What's he talking about?
The Wolves sit back, Jermaine. Yes or no?
Jermaine, Wolves didn't sit back. That's the one game they actually didn't sit back.
They didn't even pass to each other. I don't even know what they did. And they did sit back. There were times we had the ball and there's 2 banks of 4.
Let me remind you how the game went. Let me remind you.
There was going to be 4 or 5 goals scored on Arsenal's end. Everyone that watched the game saw how that game went. Stop acting like Wolves took the game to us. I think the XG was like 0 points. They did nothing.
I never once said Wolves were peppering your goal. This is where you're going
crazy. Said they took the game to us, bro. They were sitting back.
They did say the game to you, bro. No, the second half, yeah, bro. They're not going to be creating chance after chance after chance. They were keeping the ball very, very well. Yeah, they were keeping the ball very well.
40 minutes and talking about Arsenal Wolves.
The way that they were playing. Hold on, Jermaine. The way that they were playing, bro.
You're the only team you played. What do you expect?
Yeah,
bro, what are you doing here? You're right, bro.
Hold on, man. Hold on, bro. Wait, just relax. Yeah. The problem that I was seeing with Wolves was that they were beating your press, right? They were getting through your midfield, but when they were getting into the final third, they had nothing up there, bro. They had nothing up there. That left back they've got that scored the goal, yeah, banger of a goal, bro. He put in a cross. There was one cross that he put in. Hincapi defended quite well for that one. That was the only chance really that I remember. Other than that, when they were getting in the final third, they kept breaking down their attacks. But the point that I'm making is that the way that they were playing, right, is the reason why they came back. They weren't just looking to sit back in a back 5, bro. They were keeping the ball well. They were moving you about, bro.
There's a player that needs a lot of credit from their team because when Angel Gomez came off and that the striker that gave them in fact the striker that scored, like, you know, the tall like dread guy. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name because I'm going to butcher it. Yeah, but like when he came on, you started to think, cool, they got a focal point there because Armstrong was running channels and wasn't really doing much. And I think they've bought him obviously for next season when they go in the championship, because that's a championship striker. But that Akadare, whatever guy, they were putting the ball into him and it was sticking. And like you said, Don, the runners off him, the attacks were just breaking down. But in the second half, they started to have more sustained
attacks.
Started to have more sustained attacks. So my thing is with this Wolves game, right, is I just think when the attack started to sustain, Arsenal needed a second or a third to fully. Well, to be fair, 2-0 up, it should have been done. This is why it's just a mad result, yeah. But do you know what? That Akadare guy was just linking people into play. I actually felt a bit sorry for him because I feel like the people around him were letting him down. But I'll be real, yeah. Listen, we already know what it is with Arteta. I've said years ago, I think the big two, I think he can win a Carabao Cup or FA Cup. I still think you're going to win the FA Cup. I know Jay and Don might disagree. I don't think you finish this season trophyless. But again, it won't suffice your fans because you've got the squad capable to at least win one of the big two, yeah. But the reason why Arteta is just a coward, he's just a big coward, yes, because I was speaking to my boys at Arsenal fan, they're very level-headed, and I said, if your defense, I think we could all agree you've got the best defense, right? If your defense is that good, why don't Arteta take the handbrake off more and let your attackers express themselves? And you know what my boy turned around and said to me? One, Arteta's a coward, but he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't, because even if he does, I just don't think our attack's that good. And when he said that, I thought, bro, I didn't even know how to reply, because it's like, even if he did take the handbrake off and Arsenal tried to bring it to teams a bit more,
yeah,
you look at your attack and no one's pulling down trees, bro. No one's really doing much anyway in the attack. So you lot just pissed. And now in the summer, you're probably going to have to, because I think it's going to be, I know we say it every summer, this is a big summer for all of the top six, in my opinion. But for you lot, you thought Gyökeres would be the solution. Now you probably now need to back two. You always needed a left winger, so you always needed that. Even after the window shut, I think you even said, Jermaine, Trossard and Martinelli's not enough. So
Romz, they're gonna have to buy 4 attackers in the.
But they're gonna have to lie about 3 or 4, maybe.
Why would we need 4?
Because they're gonna. Well, let's be real.
They'll need at least 2 minimum.
Let's talk about their attack. Yeah,
why would we need 4 attackers?
2 minimum. Jay, you're taking the piss there.
I'm not taking the piss, bro. I'm not taking the piss.
Why do we need 4 attackers? Why is it when we play Tottenham? Every time we play Tottenham, we're paying 3, 4, and 5 goals past Tottenham. So what are you talking about?
Actually, Jay, you might be right, because if you sell Martin,
so exactly, that's what I'm saying, isn't it? That's what I'm saying, bro.
You're right. Actually, you're right.
Look at it. If you want to compete, is Trossard going to push you over the line? No, he's probably not going to push you over the line. We've all established Gyökeres is in the wrong trade. Yeah, Bukayo Saka is on. He looks closer.
What trade is Solanke?
I'm not done talking, sir.
This is what I'm trying to say.
To his prime, yeah.
What trade is Solanke in?
Then he does to his prime.
Fucking love Alan, bro.
Madueke is not it. Martinelli, you lot don't rate. I've just named 5 of your attackers that you don't rate. You don't rate. So of course,
who doesn't rate Trossard? Who doesn't rate Trossard? You're making these things up. You're making these things up because 1 minute Don's telling me that Trossard starts for Chelsea, and now all of a sudden, we've got to leave Arsenal.
Trossard's good, but not.
That's by default.
His attack is also shit, though. Your 2 cheeks are the same arse.
That's my default.
Shit as well. Of course.
Our left hand side shit. Our left hand side shit.
Hey, bro.
Relax.
What are you doing?
Our left hand side shit. Our left hand side shit. Relax. Tranquilo.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, you're right. But that's my point, though. They play on the same side. Chelsea's left wing is also shit. So it's not. Of course they wouldn't. Of course. I could name about 20 wingers they'd take over Garnacho. He'd take me over Garnacho. So again, you're saying a lot of nothing. That's a nothing point. In the summer, if you don't sign 4 attackers, you're gonna go through a season again where you rely on your defense to keep you in games, not get you over the line, because your centre backs aren't gonna win you a Premier League. They'll just about keep you in the top 4. If I'm lying, I'm flying.
And this is the thing, yeah. Like even when you look at Berta, right, and you go look at the signing of Gyökeres, yeah, bro, the type of player that he is, you need that guy to be consistently fed, bro. Like you need him around a lot of facilitators, yeah, because he's not a João Pedro. He's not even a Kai Havertz on the ball, and I don't even rate Havertz like that. He's not a Jackson on the ball, right?
We don't
This
care
guy-
about Chelsea fucking players.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, man.
Yeah, talking about Nico Jackson and Del Pedro. He hasn't beat my club in 10 games.
You're getting real emotional because it's real
Hey,
uncomfortable.
Jermaine, I've never
Give a
seen you
damn
this rattle.
about Chelsea.
I've never
Gyökeres-
seen you
Gone
this
in
rattle.
The
I've
thing
never
about
seen you
Gyökeres,
this
yeah,
rattle.
the thing about Gyökeres, bro, yeah, one of the main reasons why it's not working out for this guy, yeah, is because your style of play just doesn't really work for him, bro. Like Arsenal are really allergic to playing through the middle. Yeah, you're allergic to playing through the middle, bro. Zubimendi, I'm hearing this guy's been the best signing of the summer, right? I'm sorry, bro. Majority of the games I watch of this guy.
Oh, man. Sorry to cut you,
down.
though. Sorry to cut
Yeah.
you, though. Joe's right. You can't keep saying Chelsea players up Jermaine because all you do is buy them. Big up, Joe.
That's all you do.
That's why
All
I
you
said
do is
Garnacho
keep buying them.
will be there
And the thing
wearing
is,
number
yeah,
11
he's even
in 2
talking about.
seasons. Wait.
He's even crazy
Hey,
saying,
Joe, that was a good one.
He's
That was a good
even
one.
crazy to try to crash it on Chelsea players, yeah. Like João Pedro doesn't comfortably start for you, right? João Pedro comfortably starts for you, yeah. And if you've got a brain, Esteval will comfortably start on your right hand side as well, blood. Even Neto is outperforming all your wingers, so just relax yourself, yeah. But Gyökeres, I'm telling you, from day one, bro, I was looking at the style of play. I'm thinking, is this guy really gonna work for Arsenal, bro? Because you don't really play down the middle. Everything you do is very much go to the left, go to the right, go to the left, go to the right. You whip in crosses, you wait for the set pieces. It's no surprise that most of his goals have come up against the minnows, bro. You know what I mean? Because when it comes against the bigger teams, bro, man's not getting these chances like that. Yeah,
That's why it's
You
good
man
against
don't
Chelsea.
play-
You're right.
you
No,
man
no,
don't
no,
play the
against the
type
big
of
teams.
football- You man don't play the type of football that suits this guy, right? So it gets to a point, Jermaine, yeah, where it's like, yo, if Arteta doesn't win this league, yeah, is it time for you now for a different voice, for a different style of play, for someone who is
That's
more?
why I asked for the back three. Do you think a back three could
Yeah.
work, bro? Have Gyökeres running lines, bro. Play Saka as a fullback. Let him drop back and help you. Put another centre back in there. It sounds like I'm trolling because it's funny, yeah. But bro,
No, but
listen.
Like Jermaine, let me
A
serious
chicken
question.
will
No,
always
serious
be a
question. I'm
chicken.
asking.
A fullback will always be a fullback. He's reverting to type. That's what it is, bro. It's not a bad thing. It's not.
I'm telling
man,
you.
Liverpool are using Szoboszlai as a right back. It looked like a revelation. It's not a bad thing to use it to try someone in a different position, bro. I'm not even trying to rattle you, bro. I'm being honest, bro. Give it a try. Didn't you win a cup with him at wing back? The last cup you won, he was at wing back. So why am I crazy for suggesting that? Do you know what I'm saying?
It looks to me like Jermaine, yeah, you might honestly, yeah, if you man don't win the league this season, yeah, bro, Berta has to seriously consider bringing someone else. And obviously, you can look at the other comps. Let's say you win the Champions League, that might change things. But end of the day, for me, yeah?
Tell me that joke again.
Hey, listen, if they win the, end of the match, that might change it for Arteta. That might buy him a lot more time, right?
For me,
the way this guy views the game, Romz, I'm telling you, the way the guy views the game, yeah, he's very risk adverse, man. Like, I don't like managers like this. Honestly, I don't like managers like this, man.
And Don, like I kept saying, yeah, when my boy said to me, maybe because our attack's just not good, fair enough. But let's say Arteta, because let's be honest, he's not going nowhere, bro. He's on one of the highest paid managers.
15 million a year.
You already know what American owners are like. Unless he drops out of Champions League spaces, which Arsenal aren't doing anytime soon, Arteta's not going anywhere. Unless Arteta gets better attackers and becomes less risk adverse, then cool. Maybe you could see the Arsenal of 2-3 years ago. But bro, the fact he's got the best defense and he's still cowardly, it don't make sense. If anything, you should let your attack express themselves and then take what comes with it because you have that faith in your defense. I just don't get it, bro. I genuinely just don't get it with Arsenal. But
100%, bro.
Like
You
I
man
said,
are rewriting the thing.
what do you mean rewrite?
What are we writing?
All this about attack and Saka's left back and we haven't got any attackers. I mean to sign for them. You're rewriting the thing. Tottenham held 3 with an Eze hat trick.
If you want me,
Chelsea can't beat us in 10 games. You're rewriting the thing.
Time, yeah?
Rewriting
and
the thing.
Going in one ear and coming.
We're bottling it. I accept that. I accept we're bottling it.
Okay. This is beautiful, though.
No, let me land because when I talk,
because it's uncomfortable and it doesn't like.
but the truth is we're bottling
don't
it.
want to hear it.
We can't beat Brentford. We can't beat Wolves. We can't beat Forest. I hear it. The Wolves are the worst team in the league. They literally have 8 points. I hear all of that. By the end of the day, I think we scored the most goals in the league or the second most goals in the league. Tottenham can't beat us. Chelsea can't beat us. Liverpool struggled. They won by the free kick. Stop trying to rewrite the thing.
Don't do that. You've not scored a goal. Listen. You've not
But you're
scored a goal
rewriting
against
the
my
thing.
club.
You're rewriting the
You've not scored a
thing. The
goal
truth
against
is
my
you're
club.
bottling it. I can accept
try
that. There's no injury
Don't
excuse.
try that.
I can admit it.
People, I need some tomatoes in the chat. I need some tomatoes in the chat.
But
I need
don't
some tomatoes.
Can we get
start
some
rewriting the
thumbs
thing.
Get this man
down?
off page, bro. Get this
You've
man
not
off page.
scored a
talking
goal against
some
my
next
club.
shit,
Get
bro.
some tomatoes in the
We've
chat,
taken
man.
4 points off you. Remember that. You've not scored a goal against my club, so allow it.
And they should have even beaten you. That second game, yeah, the Emirates Romz, yeah, bro. If you had Ekatike, you win that game, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you had more
win that
quality-
game.
When they talk like beating
Fem,
Tottenham,
Romz, this is your first
measure
season,
your
bro.
success.
In how long where you got one over us,
Everyone
bro?
beat
The last
us.
few seasons we've been getting 4 out of 6 against Liverpool like it's light work, bro. Same as Tottenham, same as Chelsea. Stop
Wait, when
rewriting
was
the
the
thing.
last time you won at Anfield?
Whoa.
Bro, the
Jermaine,
last
I
week,
need to
wait, am I
educate.
lying? Romz, I said cool.
Wally, that's crazy.
Liverpool, I said this season, I would admit, well, if there's any more tomatoes in the chat, I'm just gonna leave. But I'll be honest, yeah. Liverpool this season, cool, 4 out of 6 against Arsenal. But the
And
2
we're
years
dead.
before
We're
that, you
shit
couldn't
this
do
year.
that. We were beating you home and drawing away for year after year
You see
after
how he
year.
couldn't say it?
And that's a
Chelsea,
lie.
the same thing for 10 years. Last 10 games, Chelsea can't do shit. I can't even. This Tottenham, bro, that Tottenham, brother.
You know what, Jermaine?
Only thing me and this guy have in
I
common is
have a
Jay.
trophy.
That's it.
Jermaine,
There's
Jermaine,
no other
respectfully-
thing that I have in common with my man.
Jermaine,
Other than
Jermaine,
my black, and we both go by Jay. That's it.
Jermaine,
Hey, listen,
Jermaine,
hey.
respectfully, yeah. Maybe you've done this
There's
unbeaten
some pat in your
record
chat as well, bro.
and you've been smoking Chelsea
There's
and
some tomatoes in the
Arsenal.
chat, bro. Why?
Chelsea
What's all these
thingy.
some tomatoes, bro? Tomato for what?
I don't like what
You
you
know
have
what
to
it
say.
is, yeah?
But basically,
It's
Jermaine, last season
like-
we drew both games. The season before that, fair enough. Well, you not beat us at Anfield in years, so I don't get where this confidence going from. You not beat us in
2011.
at Emirates. You've had a few over us. Do you remember before you had started to beat us at Emirates? We went like 2-3 years in a row beating you there. So I don't really get your point with this. Do you know what I
Bro,
mean?
what it is, Romz, again, you have to learn how to deal with this guy, bro. Yeah, you have to be very patient. You know what I mean? You know them kids in school that need a teacher with them, bro. You have to be very patient with them, yeah, because they just move erratic. One thing
They're
about
throwing
this guy,
chairs and
You know what?
shit,
It's as
bro.
simple
Throwing
as this.
tables and that.
It's as simple as this, yeah. Jermaine,
Hey, what time is it? 7:03. I've got to go gym anyway.
Since we've done pit
you ain't
stop,
got nowhere. You can't still us down.
I've never seen Jermaine
Do
this
what you have
rapid.
to do. I got to go gym in a minute.
Since
Bro,
we've
he's
done pit
rapid.
stop, I've not seen Jermaine like this. I've just never.
Bro, stop saying you haven't seen me like this, bro. Bro,
I've never seen you this rattled.
bro,
I've
I
never
don't
seen you
understand. You
this
keep
rattled.
saying you haven't seen me like this, bro. Bro. Damn, do it, bro.
Bro, I've never seen you
Right.
this rattled.
Bro,
Jermaine,
right.
Jermaine, you've
don't
never,
get it. Like,
Jermaine, you've
man's
never
going
been.
through the mental health side of things. It's not nice feeling like this. 2 wins in 7. Like, it's actually not nice.
God.
I've come here. I haven't spoken about football with anyone. I've come off. Bro, don't. I'm
We
not doing
tried
this.
to talk football. You kept dissing my players.
And welcome to YouTube. Welcome
But
to
it's calm,
YouTube.
it's
Don't go
calm.
anywhere.
Yeah, it's calm, bro.
You know what I'm
Man's
saying?
off anyway.
Don't go
Don't
anywhere.
go anywhere. Look, he actually cut
Wow.
people. He's gone. He's actually gone. bro.
Don, since we've streamed, since we've done this pit stop shot, what, about 3-4 months, I've never seen him lost for words. He normally at least has something to say. When you asked him what's going on, he's like, you know the Stormzy meme.
And sometimes,
That was it.
and I feel because yeah, it's dark.
Do you know
But
what
this is the thing, though, man. Them like it's what it is for him right now, yeah. Because he's put his team on such a pedestal and he's overrated his team so much, it hurts him right now because it's like, yo, the performances are starting to catch up with us, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, if every time, bro, with Arsenal, if they had beaten Brentford, if they had beaten Wolves yesterday, the whole game, the way the game went, it would have been ignored. They would have just focused on the result. You know what I'm trying to say? These
Facts.
performances, bro, I'm telling you, man, them. I don't know about you, Jay, because Tottenham, you man are in a relegation.
I was
team.
gonna say, Don, yeah, I'm not even being funny. That result, I had zero confidence before. Like, as in, I had checked out, bro. I went up to Old Trafford, yeah.
Oh
for
yeah,
vibes.
you went in it. Yeah.
I went up to Old Trafford for vibes, bro. For vibes and a good night out in Manny. Didn't even get to have a night out, bro, because I was so vexed, innit? But the reality is, I didn't have any confidence before, and I think a lot of Spurs fans will agree with me. But now, I 100% believe we can get a result, because if you turned the volume up on your TV and you heard the noise inside Molineux when that first goal went in,
It's gonna be 10 times more. Yeah.
we've got double their capacity.
Facts.
The Tottenham Stadium has been dead all season, but this Sunday that place is going to be rocking.
Jay,
Rocking, bro. Rocking.
Jay, big up, because I know you watch it. Big up my boy Carl. You might be watching, Spurs fan, yeah? Do you know what he said? The atmosphere you man have to recreate. I can't remember what year it was, but remember when Holding got sent off and then Son just smoked them? You remember that
we
year?
beat them 3-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lot need to recreate. You know what? This is a nice segue, because this is what I was going to say, yeah? Because I actually wanted Jermaine's prediction, but you see with this Sunday, yeah? I'm like you, Jay. If you had Frank, I'll have no hope. Even if Arsenal win yesterday, I would have been like, you know what? They won't bat at Spurs, but they'll get a result. You see what that result has done for you. And the thing is, this can play into your hands because, yeah, you're in a relegation battle and whatnot, but you don't know what to expect from Tudor. Arteta don't know how to set up for this guy. You don't know how he's going to set up. And that could play into your hands. The way I think this weekend, right, this has been the year of breaking streaks. City and United both hadn't won at Anfield in ages. They both won. United hadn't beat Arsenal at Emirates in time. They went there and won. There's probably more examples. The chat will probably bring up more examples of teams getting over their hoodoo at other clubs. You've not beat Arsenal in God knows how long. There'll be nothing sweeter than you look to put a dent. I'm hearing Spurs fans even saying, bro, we don't need to win. Just draw. Do you know what I mean?
If that game ends
Derail them.
0-0, I'm happy, bro. Because, you know, obviously in the context of my season, I'm pissed because we also need to stay up in the league, yeah. But in terms of the tribal side of things, I'm very happy, bro. And I said this before, yeah. I've spent the last couple of days analyzing Igor Tudor's football, yeah. This guy plays a back three, but with a high line. It's very weird. It's very weird. Like he plays a back three, but he plays bare. Like the three centre backs are just behind the halfway line. It's very weird. I'm sitting here thinking, do we take this game to them? Because if we take this game to them, if we get our noses in front, I think they crumble. However, the longer the game goes on, I also think they will also crumble the longer the game goes on and the more desperate they have to get to score a goal. So there's really two ways we can approach this game. But no matter what way I look at it, if Tottenham Hotspur get their noses in front and at halftime we are in front, we're winning that game. We're going to win that game because I know, regardless of who we have available, bro, we've got 3 fit attackers right now. 3 fit. We had 3 goalkeepers on the bench against Newcastle. Like, that's how much turmoil my football club is in right now. And I still have some hope that we can get a result. I'm not even being funny here.
You have to score first. You have to score first, man. You honestly have to score first. I'm telling you, because if you score first, yeah, like you're saying, bro, you're going to be up for it, right? You lot are literally fighting for your lives right now. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm going to be at the game.
Yeah, you're going to be at the game. Yeah. You're going to be shouting louder than that. You, man, have to score first, bro. Because if you don't score first, yeah, I can just see your players' heads dropping, depending on how the game's going as well. You know what I mean? And what will make it even sweeter, because Spurs, to be fair to them, they're actually all right on set pieces, yeah? If you, man, sting them on a set piece. You know what I mean, bro? Like, you've just got to go with the mentality of, we're going to beat you. We're going to get something out of this game. That's the mentality you got to go with. Because I'm telling you, if you sit back against Arsenal, Jay, bro, it doesn't work. It doesn't help. Brentford came out to play. They got a result. Wolves came out to play. They got a result. They nearly got a result away. Liverpool came out to play at the Emirates. They got a result. Man United came out to play. They beat them, right? Chelsea decided to sit back, which was out of our control because we had barely no attackers and we fucking had 2 attackers that couldn't start. So I think Rafinha, the game plan changed. You know what I'm trying to say? Whereas if we had everyone there, like in next week when we play them, I think the game plan's going to be different. I think you're going to see Chelsea take it to them more, bro.
I agree with you because do you know what it is as well? Someone put in Romero's not back yet. We don't even have Doggy's out for 7 weeks. I think his season is done. Poro's still out injured. Spencer's only just come back, so we don't even have like our back 4, our normal back 4 available. Just go for the game. Just go for it, bro. Because sitting back, in my opinion, is probably just delaying the inevitable.
Facts.
Especially with Dragusin, because we're gonna play a back 3 of Dragusin, Archie Gray probably, and Van der Ven. That's gonna be the back 3.
Maybe Paulino will go back to the back 3 because he's been playing. You know what, Jay? Yeah, as much as you lot have been poor recently, I actually think he's been decent in that left centre back role. Personally, because you know you can take positives from negatives. Yes, I know we're speaking football here. I know we could do the trolling thing. Oh, how's he been good? Because Spurs have been losing. We're not children, innit? I've watched you lot recently. Yes, you're dead overall. You know that. No one has to tell you. But Paulina in isolation, I think's been all right in that left centre back role, and that comes with experience and whatnot.
Yeah, bro, because he's not being asked to do as much. And
True.
This is why I think, it's just the game plan. And Igor Tudor, you can't hear what I'm saying, but if you can, please listen to me, bro. The game plan has to just be simple. Everyone just do the basic things. Gallagher's going to be very important on Sunday. Gallagher, you see, if Gallagher doesn't turn up this Sunday, we will lose this game because he is going to be the cog to keep that keeps us moving forward, that keeps us pressing. He at the United game, he was the heartbeat of the team, bro. And I hate to say it because he's Chelsea, but the reality is he's probably the most energetic player that we have.
He is 100%,
100%, bro. Mateo, I'm looking at Tel, I'm looking at Mawani, I'm looking at what's his name, Solanke. There's no point playing with wingers. Don't use them as wingers, bro. Play Solanke and Mawani up front as a 2, have them running off of each other, set up a nice shield in front of the back 3, and just sit on the halfway line and tell them, yo, if you're gonna come at us, get out your own half.
Is Bergvall back?
No, Bergvall's back in a month and a half. He's
Alas.
still got.
What's going on with all these injuries, man? What is it?
Bro,
I
knew it was bad, but I didn't think it was.
It's ridiculous, bro. The amount of this is the 3rd season running where we've had 13 or more injuries at any point in the season. It's bad. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Doggy. I think we're gonna sell Doggy in the summer, anyways. I want him gone.
Who do you think will start the game? Like, if you just your personal starting eleven, who do you think it will be for this game?
So obviously, Vicario, another player that I want sold as well. Vicario in goal, Van der Ven, Dragusin, and Archie Gray as the back 3, and then as a left. See, this is the problem. Who do I have no option. I have no one to pick. Maybe put Spence as a left wing back. On the right wing as a right wing back. Maybe we might have to use Tel there. Put Paulinho, Gallagher in there. Simmons, and see, I don't know. It's difficult because I know he's gonna play a back 3, but we don't have the players to play. We don't have enough players to play a back 3 without players being shifted. Like Xavi Simmons might end up playing left wing back, bro.
Fucking hell, bro.
Wait,
that's gonna stink.
That means your bench is gonna be full of like academy graduates, basically.
Bare. I'm telling you. See, when you load up FIFA, bro, you don't even see their faces. They don't even have they're not even old enough to have their faces on FIFA yet. Do you know, like that?
You know, you're worrying me now because I've said all day touchdown will vouch, and I said it to you actually earlier. I said this has got a draw written all over it, but now you're. But you need to score first. You don't
need momentum.
You need to score first.
You don't need momentum to bury Arsenal. You need moments, and you need moments, bro. That is all it is. Momentum never works against Arsenal, because they defensively they are just too astute. You can have as much momentum. We saw it with Wolves, As much as they're flowing, they're moving the ball. They can't break. They can't really break them down like that.
No, but the reason why they couldn't was because of their attack.
One moment, you just drop it in an area, boom, a goal. One moment.
But the thing is, I'm telling you, you see how Wolves were playing, bro. If Arsenal had backed PSG's attack, they could see a couple goals. Because I'm telling you, Wolves were playing it around them, keeping the ball well, and I'm like, yo, like they're getting confident.
Do you know who's decent for them?
They left back.
And you remember this? We actually played Wolves on this day. Remember when we did the soccer brunch with Never Fab about 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
Studio. I said it then. He scored his debut Premier League goal against us. But you see Bellegarde, I think he's still quite young. But like
the midfielder.
The more he matures and whatnot, I think there's a player there,
I didn't really get to see much of my man that scored the winner. Like not the winner, sorry, the goal to equalize. But that was a good finish though, because some guys were scoffing
his his older brother used to be at Man City, innit? And I think he went to Southampton.
His brother used to play for City still.
Yeah, then went to Southampton.
I didn't even know that, man. That's what moments are made for, man. And listen, people are gonna look at like Arsenal's remaining fixtures. Let me even go check on it right now.
Well, I know because obviously you and us next.
Yeah, they've got. This is what I'm saying. Back to back, bro. If you man take, you put a little dampener in there. Man City beat Newcastle.
It
It's
will be
now
a knock-on
2 points.
effect, man. It will be a knock-on. Romz and Dom. Even if we take points off them, yeah. If we draw to them, they lose to you. If we beat them, they lose to you. So regardless, they're gonna, because I said it earlier, and Romz even agreed with me, bro. These man, when it rains, it pours in Highbury, bro. When it rains, it fucking pours over there, bro. They don't get little pitter-patter sprinkles and that. No. Hurricane season.
Patches, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just think, the players are going to look to their manager for inspiration, and their manager can't inspire them to get a result, bro. Their manager don't, like, bro,
all I want,
I just hang my boots up.
Here, bro, right
like,
here.
Look at this. This is unforgiving, bro. Look at
I'm saying this now.
3 games.
I think City, Arsenal going to that Chelsea game behind City. I think you lot take part. So even though I know you've got mad injury issues, I still think you get a draw, And I think City got 2 tough games. They should take care of Newcastle. Leeds away ain't easy. I still think they get the job done because City go into this mode, and I know better than anyone, where if they start getting these wins and building momentum, it's like a juggernaut. Like, they can't stop. It's like they get giddy and like, we need to keep winning. Like, they have this thing in them, I just think going into that Chelsea game, Arsenal will be behind City, and then I think it's curtain. I don't think Chelsea win that game, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea win that, because this time, Don, like you said, you're going to have more quality this time. You're going to have the players that weren't there last time.
Touch wood with you, Ross.
Already Cuckoo starting to come back now, Don, innit?
Well, Cuckoo's injured.
Yeah. Cuckoo's injured, bro. That's one key player out already. Yeah. So it won't surprise me next week if we start to hear, Palmer ate some scallops and that in Dubai, and man's feeling unwell. You know what I mean? Reece, I don't know what happened to Reece.
About that, Don. Was your whole squad there, or was it just Palmer?
Not everyone. They all left. Rafinha told them to go get some sun, innit? He actually told them to go get some sun. So we're missing Cuckoo for that game. This is Hato's moment to really step up, because I like him. I think he's a little bit flat-footed, to be fair, like defensively. But listen, we could have been coming up against him against Arsenal because they wanted him too. You know what I mean, bro? So he's got to step up.
Go for your clubs, please. This team they've been embarrassing both your clubs recently. Just get something from them, please.
Bro, Blue Vibe saying stop jinxing us.
Bro, listen, I haven't been excited to go to this stadium all season, bro. I have not been excited. Jay, I've watched us win 2 games at home all year.
Jay, that's what's exciting me, bro, because you said it. My boy's going to the game, and when I'm just seeing a general consensus of Spurs fans online, you're all up for this. And like you said, the Molyneux was loud. You have double their capacity. And it's a derby, bro. Like, I know, cool, Arsenal are a better team. We're not done, but like, I know it's cliche as well, but anything can happen, bro.
This game has been sold out since the turn of the new year. Put it like that. The tickets have been sold out for time. We've got 63,500 capacity. This season, there was a point the stadium was at 49,000. We couldn't even fill out the ground. That's a big part of why Frank left, because I told you, you affect the pockets, you have to go. That's the reality. Once the money takes a hit, they don't care about the reputation. Yep. It's the money. When the money's low, you got to go. That's the rules over here in Tottenham. But the way I've spoken, when I tell you, I talk to everyone in that stadium. See that south stand? Anyone who's been to the Tottenham Stadium will know. You see that south stand before that game? It's the flare.
That's the one that just
they've already announced the tifo. We're gonna the whole tifo thing. We're gonna have to show them how to do a tifo again. You know, these men do the shower curtains and that. I'm excited, bro. And man, I say, why are you excited? Your club's in a relegation battle. Because you know what? If I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down swinging, bro. I'm gonna go down fighting. You know what I'm saying? Reality. Also, because I don't really believe we're gonna get relegated. I just think, bro.
You won't.
We got players coming back.
You don't get relegated.
With Frank, Jay, with Frank, I told you earlier, when Spurs fans say I'm going to get relegated, I'm like, shut up. And then it's only till my boy said, look at the table, and I saw 6 points ahead. And I was like, raw, you actually could. But the minute he got sacked, don't get it twisted. I don't think it's going to be pretty. I think you might finish.
We won't finish above 14th, put it like that. We won't finish above 14th. Yeah. That's not going to happen. We probably won't even get to 40 points, if I'm being completely honest. I don't even think we get to 40 points, if I'm being real. We'll probably finish around 17th to 14th again. But for me, the season's been over since Christmas. The season's been done. We're not going to win the Champions League. I don't know how, bro. We haven't lost a game in Europe since 2020, at home in Europe since 2020. I don't know how. It doesn't make any sense.
Jay,
That is just.
do you know what stat? Do you know what stat bamboozled me, bro? When I heard Spurs are the only team this year to win all 4 Champions League games without conceding a goal at home. I'm thinking, how?
That's just Tottenham. That's just Tottenham, and this is why it would be poetic. It would be poetic for us to go and beat Arsenal, because I'm pretty sure our next game, if I'm not mistaken, is then I think it's Fulham. We'll lose to Fulham. Fulham will beat us.
Yeah, Fulham are bookie, man. They're a bookie team. They're so bookie, that team, you know. I'm telling you. They're bookie.
To that guy that asked me in the comments what made me a Spurs fan, my father and his father before him. Yes, that's what made me a Spurs fan. However, here I am now. I'm a champ. I can sing Champions of Europe. We can all sing Champions of Europe. Bring a trophy to the party.
I'm telling you, bro. That's so crazy. You know, Tottenham actually have more European heritage than Arsenal, bro. It's mad.
Hey, Arsenal have the most Europa leagues in this country. Get to know.
Wait, how many have you got?
Yeah,
we got 3.
We're tied. We're tied. We both got 3 each.
I mean, yeah, we've been in there twice and we've won it twice, so that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me, bro.
Hey, you won everything in Europe, bro. You the most decorated club. This is what I say.
Everything. We won everything in Europe. Yep.
Going to cut you. I think Aaron London, correct me if I'm wrong, is an Arsenal fan. The audacity. You're saying lower tier trophies don't care. Europa's dirt to me. Well, you couldn't even win it when you lot were in there. Allow it. And you know what I find it funny? You know why I find it funny with us fans when we don't care about Europa? Because if you beat Chelsea in that final, you would have been gassed. So allow it. Like,
yeah.
Please,
you know what I mean? That was a perfect way for Hazard to sign out.
Don't celebrate then. If you beat City in this Carabao Cup, don't celebrate. Don't make any reaction videos. Don't do nothing. Just continue as normal. Furthermore, on all the panel shows, never a foul, BSB. Don't even get any Arsenal fans on there because it's irrelevant. It's just another game. So we just proceed with the season because remember, them trophies don't matter. How can a trophy that you haven't won for 30 plus years?
Yo, Jay, these are the cold hard facts, yeah. I remember even Big Six had a debate: what's bigger, FA Cup or Europa League? And I was like, I didn't get it. For me, the facts are after the Prem and the Champions League in club football, if you're a club from Europe, that is the 3rd biggest trophy available. Do you get it? Like you get automatic qualification Champions League, and you're in pot 1. And I think you get a decent amount of money for it. I think you get more money for the Europa League than
you rate Europe more than FA Cup.
Exactly, more than FA Cup. So
you get 400,000 for winning the FA Cup or something like that, bro. You don't even get. I'm not even sure if you touch a mil. You're not even touching a mil, bro. You can buy a Lamborghini with that money, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Carabao Cup is 100 G's, bro. You can't even
100 G's, isn't it? It's mad. That one there's a payout, but you still pocket that. You still pocket that there. You know what I mean?
I don't discount any trophy. I don't discount.
At that point, you might as well just buy the
apart from Community Shield,
Rolexes. You know?
Yeah, we ain't seen the fucking League Cup since 14-15, bro. Mad. You know what I mean? It's been a minute, man.
No.
But let me go through the super chats here, and then we'll move on to Chelsea and Liverpool next. Yeah, go, Jay. But say something.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah. This is my final point on Arsenal. Yeah, when I say that you guys are more like Tottenham, I really need them to really like drill it into your brain, because the sooner you realize, someone said this to me the other day, and it changed my whole look on football. It changed my whole look on how I view my club. It was LB that said it. Big up LB. He said, yeah. Maybe if Tottenham just stopped trying to act like the rest of the bigger clubs and just acted like Tottenham, just made themselves Tottenham, maybe things would start going their way, because there's not always this subconscious pressure to do more than you're capable of doing.
Yeah. So if you just did what you can, if you could just do what you can.
If you just do what you can.
Yeah.
Then there's not as much pressure. You don't get laughed at. If Arsenal sat there and said, you know what, we're a great side. Yeah, we can be in a title race, but we just don't have the mentality to get over the line. So we take the smaller trophies, bro. No one would have we wouldn't even be. This show probably would have been done 30 minutes ago.
Facts. It's the arrogance.
You guys don't want to acknowledge where you are, bro. I'm telling you, it's self-awareness. It's so key. Yeah. Use it in your real life. Use it in your day-to-day, and life will be sweet. That's
bro. I'm telling you, it's the arrogance. It's the arrogance of these men, bro. That's why, Bro, even that video I watched yesterday of Wolves, yeah, singing second again, ole ole. There's a kid. There must have been a kid there.
Shouting with the top of his.
Bro, he was shouting at the top of his lungs. I'm like, yo, this kid here has so much hate for Arsenal. Even he had so much hate for my man because of that.
He was singing that like his life depended on it, bro.
Now, what is a kid in the middle
you,
what doing hating
like I said
Arsenal
to you,
Football
Don,
Club?
I spoke when I used to steer, bro. I spoke to so many fans that are bottom half, some championship fans. It's not just the top 6 thing. They all don't like Arsenal, bro. Like I said, like I said, arrogance of Madrid, mentality of Burnley, bro. This is simple.
Big facts, man. Big up Toby. It says, is the Arsenal fan asthmatic? He looks out of breath. Well, listen, he bottled it, bro. Man, just ran away. This guy's not internet ready, man. He's trying to start a YouTube and he literally rage quitted, bro.
Wait, sorry to cut you. Aaron London's big up. Aaron London's.
No, Aaron London's a G. I see him all the time in the chat. He's a G.
No, big up every time. If you're a Liverpool fan, how can you not rate the Europa? Obviously, we want Champions League, but for me, whenever we're in Europe, apart from Conference League, I'd never want to be in that. But if we're in Europa League, you might as well try and win it, bro. I rate the Europa League, innit? I rate
the FA Cup, bro. I grew up on that shit. bro. I love that.
No, do you know what it's done? I rate FA Cup, bro. I rate most trophies, but I rate the FA Cup. But Europa League, the way some people try and pop it down and act like FA Cup's bigger. FA Cup, you're playing everyone in your country. Europa, you know what? Actually, you know what I will say? Maybe the modern day Europa League, the one of last season and this year, because the better teams don't trickle down from Champions League, maybe it's lost a bit.
It's lost it. Yeah, it has, man.
You see the one where the third place would drop it from Champions League? You can't say FA Cup's then big. When you're playing, remember the year where Man United played Barcelona, bro, in Europa League? That's when everyone was locked in. I remember the narrative was this should be a Champions League game. You're going to try and tell me FA Cup's bigger than a Europa League like that? No way, man.
No way. FA Cup definitely a big trophy. I rate it. Big up H. Well, let me go through the super chats here. Big up H. He says you fucking bottle jobs, and then you've got who else? You got man like Blaze. Big up Blaze, man. I ain't seen you in here in a second, bro. He says big up Arsenal haters and Spurs, the best team that week. We're all Spurs fans this weekend. I'm telling you, we are all Spurs fans this weekend, man. And then big up JJ. He says call me crazy, but Martinelli is Pedro Neto. Hey, listen, Neto ain't even levels like that, and for me, he's a squad player at best, yeah, but. He's outperformed that guy this year. Yeah, man. Like Neto's got what? He's got 5 goals in the Prem. He's been performing better than Martinelli this season for me. Martinelli's got what? 1 goal in the Prem.
Harvey Barnes outperformed him. How about that?
Harvey Barnes is better than Martinelli.
He's so underrated, you know.
Such an underrated footballer. But you go for players like that. Those are the signings that you.
I was just about to say they're the signings. You man, yeah.
Comfortably starts for Chelsea on our left, bro. And then Toby again says Jermaine, shut the fuck up about Chelsea. Yeah, he does. Says Jermaine, shut the fuck up about Chelsea. You're the only club in London without a trophy in 5 seasons. You also don't have anything in Europe. Sit down when your uncles are talking. No respect. And that's what it is about these guys, bro. No respect. They've actually got no respect for their elders.
He hit him with this one. He gave him the.
You need to double check. You know what I'm saying, bro? And then Marlon says Neto has 10 goals this season in all comps done. Yeah, this season, I think this is the joint most goals he's scored in his career, blood. You know what I mean? He will definitely beat that record. And to be fair to him, listen, I know man are going to laugh and say it's whole, but I'm telling you, bro, Neto down the middle, he's got a little something down there. That hat-trick wasn't by mistake. You know what I mean? It wasn't by mistake, bro. He just looks like a different player there. It looks like he's just more comfortable down the middle. You know what I'm saying?
The performance was good, but again, like I said to your midday live, hopefully we see that in the league. Because if he can translate it to the league, then he can make that, not make it his own.
Romz, I saw him playing the 10 against Arsenal, bro.
Oh, yeah, he got shifted. Wait, that's the game... Can I say they got the red in it?
The Carabao, the other week with Senior, the other week, bro.
What, in the 10?
He played in the 10, bro. When I can't remember the subs that Rosinia made, yeah. He changed things around, and then Neto played the 10 for at least 15 minutes in that game, bro, against Arsenal.
Bro, I didn't crook still. He
got moved. He got moved. You know what I'm saying? He got moved, bro. But yeah, man, big up the chat. We've got over 240 people here. Let's quickly move on to Liverpool and Chelsea.
I got to jump over to Monster's channel though, man. All
right, Jay, big up.
Listen, it's been a pleasure, bro. Love for having me. Hey, I told you, look, the switch is attached always. You know what I'm saying? we got smoke for anyone. And this weekend, listen, I got you lot in it. Big up the chat. I got you lot. Don't worry. This weekend,
hey,
champagne.
Bro. You don't
He's
even
on
have to
J.
win. I would love you to win, but you don't even have to win. Just draw. Just take
Yeah,
points
that's
off
it,
them.
bro.
You know what I mean?
I told you, I got the bottle of Arsenal fumble champagne here, bubble ready. It's ready for you, man. It's ready. But listen, big up everyone, and I'm gonna catch you, man, soon, innit?
Big up.
Blessings, man.
Love, man. I love my bro, man. Hey, listen, big up Jay, man. That was a solid debut. You know what I
Big
mean?
up,
Hey,
Jay.
I'm telling you, man. This guy, we're gonna get him back on the channel, man. But we'll quickly finish up with Chelsea and Liverpool. Yeah, I wanted to get the panel's takes on what's going on right now with Chelsea, Romz. Yeah, but what have you thought about Rafinha so far, man? You know what I mean? What have you thought about him so far, bro? Because at the beginning, you know, a lot of people were skeptical, including myself. But
Remember last time we did the show, I started naming your performances. I was like, you beat the teams you should have, but scraping past Paphos, Brentford, that should have got a game. But since then, Don, because the thing is, there's a positive there. Even though you weren't playing well, you're getting points. But now you're actually seeing performances from Leah, man. Especially that Napoli away performance. I think for you lot to turn it around second half was very good. Who did you beat the other day? The West Ham one, cool. You could say him making changes at halftime, whatnot, show that he might have got the starting 11 wrong by default. But again, for you lot to get back and win that game, he's doing his thing at the moment, man. He's doing his thing, and I hate to say it, I think you go on a little run now. I do believe you go on a little run now. I think you batter Burnley. Look, even the title is Chelsea to Blitz Burnley. I actually think you do. I think it'll be a happy day at the bridge for you lot. But he's getting it right. I just think his only little Achilles heel is sometimes his selection. I think you would even admit that. But I think once...
What about his selections, bro?
You know, sometimes that he gets it. So, for example, you see the West Ham game, but then he rectified it. But you know, people giving him credit for rectifying it, but like sometimes he's the architect of his own downfall. Does that make sense? So sometimes the subs that he made and the formation that he changed, he should have started with that. Does that make sense? Instead of going 2-0 down, then having to do it. Similar with the Napoli game as well. But again, credit to him, he's finding a way to win them games. Because both them games you were down. Wait, you down 2-0 to Napoli?
We're down 2-0 against Napoli, and it was 2-1 because we scored first. We scored a penalty first. Yeah, it was 2-1, and then we came back and won the game 3-2. West Ham, we were losing 2-0, and then we came back and won 3-2.
Aaron Arsenal, you're saying that like that's scary, bro. You've literally just bottled a 2-0 lead to Wolves, like.
Yeah, but you already know our record against Arsenal, bro. It's George. You know what I mean?
I know, I keep telling you, bro, records have to end eventually. I think you and Spurs, fine. I'm not saying you win the game, but you and Spurs will get I reckon we'll take points off them. But anyway, back to like you lot. You've got momentum. You look like you're cooking. You said it from the summer. Once Palmer and João Pedro play together, they've got that synergy. You saw it at the Club World Cup. You're seeing it now. I can't like as your top 4, top 5 rival. It's not nice to see, bro. Like you lot are cooking at the moment. And yeah, Liam's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. Good win against Hull. And like you said, I know, man, I'm just going to say it's Hull, but they're a team before they played you. I think they were 2nd or 3rd in the championship. They've done well in the championship. It's not like it's just a dead championship team. Like they're on, they could be in the league. We could be playing there next season. That we could be going there. So
facts.
Yeah, you have to give them credit.
We've actually been playing, like when it comes to the championship, yeah, we played obviously we played Hull. Who else did we play in the championship? Cardiff, innit? We played Cardiff. I think the lowest level team we've played is Lincoln. Because they're League 2, innit? Is it League 2 or League 1? Lincoln, bro.
I think League 2. I don't even know, bro. I'm guessing.
Arsenal are getting fucking Mansfield and teams like that. Like, big up my boy, because my boy actually plays for them. So I'm gonna shout him. and yeah, we'll have a.
Wait, was that the one that was in Ballers League?
Nah. He wasn't there. But he actually plays for Mansfield. Yeah, Carl. Let me double check if it's Mansfield that I'm talking about. Arsenal drew Mansfield, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Man, like Carl, he used to play for West Ham, so we grew up together, man. Carl know you. So yeah, he'll be facing Arsenal. Yeah, but yeah, big up Gamer for this comment, right? Because this is the biggest difference for me, Romz, right now with what's been going on, and on top of that, the overlapping fullbacks. What have you thought about Andre Santos before we move on to Liverpool, bro?
Do you remember, though, me and you were debating the start of the season? I was like, bro, I need to see it. You're like, Romz, trust me, you'll cook. And I was like, bro, you keep saying he's going to cook. Why can't he break in your team? You're like, because Maresa's not really trusting him, whatnot. Bro, he shut me up, bro. He's been quality. But the thing is with me, Don, I always said he was good. It's just that you were putting him, and fair play to you, because, again, you were right, but you were putting him on his pedestal, and I was like, I just need to see him a bit more. I get he's got the talent, but let me see it a bit more. And you know what? It was kind of hypocritical for me because how many times have I said to you, Don, I don't need to see a lot of some signs.
Yeah.
Rate them, but he's been
No,
quality, bro. He's been
quality,
so
man.
good, yeah. He's been so good that I don't think he's just gonna get dropped now. And you remember, even from Strasbourg, that's been Liam's guy from Strasbourg, bro. So I think he's one of the first names on the team sheet nowadays, bro.
He is, bro. He is. And big up HM for this comment as well. Yeah, he says Don, thoughts on Lavia's coming back on that special training program. That's another reason why you won't see Santos just taken out, bro. Because like Lavia needs to be literally put in cotton wool, bro. Every time he plays the game,
Lavia will make his first start in how long against us, bro? Like, to be fair, that's a wild. He's gonna be ready. We know, bro.
Against you, man.
You know what's going to happen? He'll put on a masterclass only being 50%. That Lavia just loves playing.
That's what he does, isn't it? And right now, yeah, apparently he's been doing this thing using like a VR. Do you know about the VR headset? It's like this thing
back in the day.
Yeah, bro. He's using a VR headset, right? It's the company that apparently there's like an Odegaard level as well, because Odegaard uses it, yeah. And it's to help you with your like how quickly you're checking your shoulders. You know what I mean? It helps you with being pressed. So he's been doing that a lot because obviously when he gets back, he wants to be sharp. Because you know you're out for time, bro. You can be a bit rusty in it. So there's this thing, bro. I'll show you the article after, but Odegaard uses it as well, yeah. And apparently Odegaard said to the guy, the hardest level, it's getting too easy for me now, innit? I need another level. And then they upped it and they called it Odegaard level or something like that. You know what I'm saying, bro? So Lavia right now, he looks like he's been locked in, bro. He's been training. He's been using this thing to try and make sure that when he gets back on the pitch, you know, things aren't too quick for him, bro. You need to remember, match fitness is a thing. You know what I'm saying? And the Prem, it's fast paced, bro. You gotta be on it. You gotta be on it, man. Yeah. Big up Oliver. It says it helps you if you're scanning. Yeah, it helps you if you're scanning. It helps you if you're scanning, bro. You know what I mean? Gleek says Odegaard does fuck all though. One thing about Odegaard, he's very good at scanning, but when he gets on the ball, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? He gets on the ball and he's very much.
You know that was my guy, but I can't defend him anymore, bro. You're right, Don. He's one of them guys in your workplace that's busy, but they're not actually doing anything. They're walking around loads, but they're not actually. They're just looking busy. Yeah, that's one I have to take the L on. But yeah, man. In terms of you lot, what you've got Burnley next, Arsenal after that. Who did you draw in the FA Cup?
We have Wrexham away again, bro. Another away game.
Do you know what? Again, you'll win that, but with obviously Ryan Reynolds being there, they started off the championship season well. I don't know where they are now, but that will be another. I don't want to say tricky game, but I feel like they'll make it difficult for you quite early on, and you probably end up beating them comfortable. But you know, if I was a Chelsea fan right now, you're. For me, you're where you need to be right now. Do you get?
Yep.
You're in the Champions League spots because we will get fifth. Coefficients gone mad. We will get fifth, and yeah, man. I think Liam's doing well, and obviously for you lot, long may it continue. For me, I need you to not Arsenal, but I need you to drop points around that Arsenal game. I didn't even know though. You've got City coming to the bridge soon.
Yeah.
I think after Arsenal, your running gets a bit more trickier, isn't it?
Bro, it gets trickier, but I'm looking forward to it, Romz. I can't lie, man. Like, these are teams that are going to come out and play.
You'll see where the team is. Yeah.
And I want to see where the team is, and that's going to be a shootout for me. We've got
teams you can get in the Champions League. Do you know the Champions League draws next Friday, isn't it?
It's next Friday, yeah?
Yeah. It's next Friday. Who's the teams you can get in the draw?
We can get, I think, Newcastle or PSG. The chat will know the rest of the teams that we can get. I actually don't mind Newcastle, you know, and I hope we get St. James's Park first. Because I can't be going there second, bro. We do not like that place.
Your record, yeah.
We do not like that place. That's one thing about St. James's Park and Chelsea, bro. We don't like that place. I know we came back from 2 goals down this season, but I'm telling you, we don't like that place, bro.
I know you agree, but I want Arsenal, bro. I really want them over 2 legs. Yes, of course. When I say I want Arsenal, you know what people do the YouTube thing. Oh, Romz said they're going to batter. I'm not saying we'll batter them, but I just think that on top of what I feel is going to happen in the league, of them bottling it, Champions Leagues are playground. You see, when it comes to my club, yeah, as much as we are dead done, and you're seeing it in the league phase. The Galatasaray game, I know we lost. This is a segue into Liverpool. Yeah, I know the Galatasaray game. The Galatasaray game we lost, but you've actually watched that game. We were better than them. It was an awesome penalty, yeah. And obviously, PSV just smoked us. Like, there's no excuse for that. They just smoked us in it. But our other 6 games, we're tailored to play in the Champions League. This has nothing to even do with slot. this is kind of in our fabric. We love European football. Do you know what I mean? And I just think Arsenal will crumble. Arsenal will crumble if they played us both legs. Obviously, I'd like Anfield second leg, but I want Arsenal. We can't get Arsenal. I think we get the winner of Juve or Galatasaray or Atletico Madrid and Club Brugge. So it's looking like Galatasaray or actually Atletico drew in the end, didn't it? Last time I checked,
I haven't even checked, bro. I'll be real. I'm not scared of no one in the Champions League, yeah, as long as my key guys are there. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be real, Don. There's two clubs I don't want. Bayern Munich and Chelsea. Anyone else I don't really mind. Bayern Munich and Chelsea, you already know how our battles were. They're very 50-50. And Bayern Munich, I can't lie. They're my favourites now. It was you lot, but I think Bayern Munich, they're forced to be reckoned with because they've got a lot of moments players. Do you get it? Luis Diaz, Kane, Gnabry, Elise, Leonard Cole. Champions League, I've always said you don't have to be the best, but they got players that can just. If Arsenal play them again, I think they beat Arsenal, bro. I genuinely think they beat Arsenal.
With Bayern Munich?
Yeah, bro.
Bro. When they played them before, they set up all wrong, man. Like Kane wasn't even playing up.
No Musiala. They didn't have Musiala as well. But yeah, bro. I want Arsenal. But back to Liverpool, bro. I've just seen Forest are 3-0 up. So their new manager they just won 3-0. Their new manager.
Fenerbahce, they're in Turkey. Big up.
Fenerbahce away. That's not easy, and they've just dispatched them. Forest ain't gonna be because we got them this weekend, Sunday. I think 2 o'clock.
Yeah, how you feeling about that game before we finish up, bro? How you feeling about that game, man?
It's a tricky game. I think we get the job done. Big up, Mr. Slotball, every time. You need to change that name now, and you need to change Slot. Like, it's hard times at the moment, but big up, bro. But do you know what, Don? Since they've been promoted to the Premier League, we've gone there 3 times. We've literally had all 3 results. We've won, we've drawn, and we've lost. But you might remember, even the win. Remember, it was Nunes last minute. He got the
yeah.
But then the first year they came up, Awenini used to be our player. They won 1-0. Then last year, we drew 1-1. Yeah. May he rest in peace. Obviously, Jota got the equalizer, and we needed that. That was in the title running. We needed that equalizer because I think Arsenal had just won. But, bro, we've gone there 3 times, 1 lost and drawn. I don't know what to expect. Again, they're going to be a bit, have more confidence, obviously, because they've just gone to Fenerbahce and won 3-0. But I always said the Thursday, Sunday thing, traveling, could fatigue kick in for them. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've had a long week, well, more than a week. We would have had 8 days off. Don, if we want to get Champions League football, these are the games we need to be winning. And the reason why I have a bit more confidence, we've just gone to Sunderland, who were undefeated all year. And that shouldn't have just been 1-0. We should have even put more past them. And do you get? So I missed
that first half. I missed that first half because the second half wasn't amazing, bro. Because that day
second half was more open. It was more end to end. Do you know what I mean? Remember, Konate had to block that Brobby cross. I think they skimmed the post. That second half was more end to end. But first half done. If anyone's honest, we should have been 2-3-0 up, bro. Honestly, we're all over them. But we're going to take confidence from that because end of the day, people need to understand relegation teams that are fighting relegation, they're different animal. You lot would even agree. And United, that West Ham getting a draw to United coming back last minute, and even them going 2-0 up against you lot, they're playing with a different drive. That Castellanos guy, Somerville, whatnot, even Leeds were in a relegation battle. Now they're flying on the fart. Even Forest now. Forest have just won 3-0 away. I know it's Europe, but relegation teams have that chip on their shoulder. So it's not going to be easy at all, Don, but I think we get out of there with a 2-1 win.
It's going to be difficult, bro. I'll be real. And the thing is, little spoiler for my FPL. I think I'm going to start Anderson. For this game, bro. Yeah?
And they're going to take confidence of. They're going to take confidence of when they battered us early in the season. However, we were in a rut then. Now we kind of, not for performances, but in terms of results, kind of steadying the ship.
That's where they're going to get there. That's where they're going to get there. Because even the manager that's come in, like, I know he didn't do well at Wolves. He was there this season, innit? And he left. He got sacked. Because he got them to stay up last season, and then he got sacked this season.
The Herrera guy. Oh, yeah.
I was watching Sky Sports News earlier, and Morgan Gibbs-White was talking about him, and it kind of felt to me like a weight's been lifted off their shoulders because Dyche, bro, you already know how Dyche is, man. Dyche is proper like old school and really like just into these guys, and I can kind of tell what type of manager he is, bro. Them type of managers at times you're like, bro, you don't even want to see my man down the corridor, bro. Whereas this Pereira guy, bro, I was seeing pictures of my man in the pubs and that, yeah, in Wolves, like drinking with the locals, like embracing the fucking the area, like Wolverhampton. Like he seems more personable in comparison to Dyche, innit? And maybe that's what the Forest players need. You know what I mean? I can low key see them enjoying their football more. Personally, I could be wrong, but just how he is and how Forest have been playing, I can low key see him doing something for them, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? And then JF says that Victor Pereira guy went on a 5-game unbeaten streak against Wolves last season.
Again, or do you mean 4
Wolves? You mean 4 Wolves? You mean 4 Wolves? I think you mean 4 Wolves. Yeah, because when he came in, he steadied it for a little bit. He did because he kept them up, and then obviously this season they were just a shambles, man. But then again, bro, he lost some players again, man.
Yeah. Do you know who will be a massive boost for us though? So Sabozza has been our player. Him or Ekitike, there's that debate, but for me, Sabozza has been our player of the season. Remember, he was out because of the red card against Man City. He couldn't play against Sunderland. He'll be a big plus. Yeah, bro.
Yep. He won 5 in a row. Jerry says it. He won 5 in a row. I'm telling you, Romz. Yeah, that game. I'm telling you, when I bought Forest, I bought them when they still had Ange, bro. Yeah, and I batted.
You bought them early, innit? You bought them early.
We bought them on I think it was even on Dan's birthday. It was even on Dan's birthday, bro.
Mr. Slotball, I'm going 1 less. I think we beat them 2-1. Because listen, as cold, look, I can't say cold, but as much as they got a big result, and they did beat us early in the season, and they've got a new manager. I mean, we need to get Champions League football. If we at the bare, listen, this season's been a mess as it is, but at the bare minimum, we need to get Champions League football, bro. And if we're serious, we need to be winning these games. Don, I'm at a point of the season, yeah, where this is for the league. Actually, no, in general, because cups, you don't even need good performances as long as you get the result. Don, I think the writing's on the wall. I think Slot won't be here into next season. Just get me wins now. I don't even care. Remember when I'll say on Midday Live, I need to see performances and wins now. I don't, bro. Just get me wins. I just want to keep winning. I don't care if it looks ugly. And I do think I think Sunday can be a case where Forest play us off the park, but our individual, an Ekitike goal or a Sabozza screamer or free kick. I think individual brilliance will win us the game on Sunday. I think Forest will be the better team, but I think we'll get out of there with a 2-1 win.
Well, hopefully Forest do a little something, man. And I need Villa to drop points as well, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But we still got over 180. Go on, bro. One last point.
Big up, Jerry. I see Jerry in the chat. Everton are poor at home, but both of us need Everton to take points off United. But that's got United win written all over it, man.
Yeah, man. They're yet to make that place home, bruv. Hill Dickinson, innit?
Have you seen it? They're better away from it. Have you seen their record at home? I think they've, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, they won like 3 league games at home, bro.
They're yet to make it home. You know, Goodison Park was Goodison Park. You know what I mean? Whereas here, it's like they're yet to really, you know, it's like it feels like Tottenham. You know, Tottenham right now, and even with who else? West Ham as well. West Ham haven't really made that place home either. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have to go there still? Do you have to go to Everton?
Everton, we played them at home and we beat them. We should have even battered them, bro, because the chances Garnacho had. We still got to go to them away. We still got to go to them away.
Us. And the thing is, you going their way and us going their way is different. Obviously, they're going to be more up for it. They're not going to want to lose the first derby at their new stadium, even though
you just reminded me, bro. Yeah, you see when we played them last season, Romz, it was when that fucking mad. I'm doing a Julian here. Remember that wind? Remember that mad wind? The game should have been called off because your game got called off.
How I remember is because if you had won that game, you would have went top of the league for maybe a few hours. Do you get it? Yes. I remember. And it was 0-0 in it, cold. It was
0-0. It was 0-0. And Jackson, once again at the crime scene, bro. Jackson was at the crime scene, yeah. But I'm telling you, that game should have been called off because apparently the conditions on the day were worse than when your game got called off against them. And I was like, why the fuck did this game not get called off, bro? I'm seeing man at the back here, like the centre back's trying to clear the ball. The ball just doing this. You know, the ball comes back and that, bro. It was mad. Yeah, but that game should have actually been called off. I'll be real. But big up the chat anyway, man. Big up the chat. I'll be back tomorrow. I should be doing a preview for the game against Burnley with a Burnley fan. So we'll get him on tomorrow. Jerry said, man said the game should have got cancelled. Broski. Jerry, I don't know if you've banged ball yet, but I'm telling you, bro. Me personally, I hate playing football in just windy. You can't do anything. The ball you try to kick the ball, it just comes back, bro. It's annoying. You know what I mean?
Bro, when it used to be windy days and you're taking a shot and the wind's dictating where it goes, it's long.
It's just shit. It's just shit, bro. I'd rather just the game gets called off. And like I said, they literally cancelled the game against Liverpool. But then with our game, they still kept it.
I remember.
They still kept it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
How I remember, Don, is because I went to the Merseyside derby. So when I obviously bought my ticket and whatnot, I had to like rechange all my travel and whatnot because it then got rescheduled for April, and that's when May rest in peace. That's when Jota scored his last goal for us and the winning goal.
No, 100%. But man, what going for Tosin? I don't know why you keep asking about Tosin, bro. Tosin just came back. Like, what do you mean what going for Tosin? I don't know what you're referring to. Touchline says, what game are you talking about? We're talking about when Chelsea played Everton last season.
0-0. And I remember after that, yeah. I remember after when they've asked Maresco in a tower race, he said, no. I remember when they've asked. That's when I kind of knew you lot didn't have the mentality to go on because do you get from when you're asking Palmer and Madueke, they're like, no, we're just we're not trying to go for the league.
Yeah, man, they're doing that gimmick, that fucking
that filters through the team, man. That's when 100%.
I knew 100%, bro. Let me even see who's live right now. I think Carefree Lewis is live. Let me redirect to him, people. Big up the chat, man. We'll be back at the weekend. Obviously, Saturday we've got the game against Burnley, so I'll be there for the review as well. Make sure that you lot are following Romz. Me and Romz have been rattling a lot of these gooners, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, we're gonna carry on. Listen, if you're not an Arsenal fan, just follow on Twitter. Me and Don. We just yeah. It's actually too. How about this, Don? Yeah, I promise you. You know, sometimes you know when I'm trying to rattle. Sometimes I promise you, I'm not even trying to rattle. It's my honest opinion, and they're just going mad.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. Listen, if people go to my Twitter and type in Arsenal, you'll find me rattling these guys from like 2010. 2011. I've been like this. You know what I mean?
I've been doing it for decades. I jumped on Twitter late. I only jumped on 2019. Yeah.
I jumped on in 2010.
Because not even just for football. I heard 2012 was just the best for everything. Because that's done. Have you clocked? Whenever people get their inappropriate tweets dug up from, it's always 2012. Always 2012. Always. Bro.
I'm telling you, yeah, Twitter back then, yo, the things that people were saying, you can't tweet that now, bro. You can't tweet that now, you just get cancelled. But back then, it was like everyone would just look at it and just laugh. You know what I mean? Like, it was just normal. And then obviously the woke culture started to come. And I'm telling you, bro, man's got tweets from back in the day. From back in the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up Aaron, that's why I respect Don Secretly. He's been outside, bro. I'm telling you, I've been on Twitter for years. I've been on Twitter for years, man. But big up the chat, man. It's been a solid show. Touchline, DM me, bro. We'll talk, bro. But big up everyone that's here, man. Love. Bless.